Are you interested in and or looking for an external graphics processing unit? If you are, you could check out the Aoostar external graphics processing unit dock station, model AG01, straight from Aoostar.com. Now this is a external graphics processing unit docking station. It allows you to use an external graphics processing unit, let's say for particularly a laptop. You can even use it for a desktop. I don't know about tablet. And it does have its own built-in power supply. It's the Aoostar AG01 model external graphics processing unit. It's a docking station with an Aoostar port. It has a built-in 400 watt power supply. However, really you only will have 250 watts of power at your disposal for a graphics processing unit. And it does support interface hot swap, sort of. You can't hot swap just anything. Okay, now at the time of this video creation, the price is $149. If it was $150 flat price, nobody would buy it. Lower it $1, and it's sold out. It's sold out because they lowered it $1. Obviously in the future they will have more inventory, but I couldn't tell you when that will be. Okay, so here's some images. It does have Ethernet ports. I think it has 2. That just shows you the different pieces of this graphics processing unit dock, external graphics processing unit. And obviously the graphics processing unit will be sold separately. And here's an image with one, and then the video goes from the docking unit to your laptop or whatever computer you're using. Also, not all laptops and computers are compatible, so you'd have to try to verify that on your own. Here's another image of a graphics processing unit. And here are the dimensions on screen. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't like this down here. It gives you the ability to rate, but then it pesters you if you keep scrolling. Caveats. Caveat emptor, which means in Latin one definition is buyer beware. Okay. Now the Oculink interface actually does not support hot swapping. So in that scenario you would have to turn off the power whenever plugging in or disconnecting cables. That same port has a fixed lock design. So when you disconnect the Oculink port, you would need to press the switch to then disengage it. Now it does have a built-in power supply, but they claim it's only for docking uses. You're not supposed to use it for other purposes. And hot plugging and disconnecting is only available for TGX devices. Remember, this is the Aoostar AG01 graphics processing unit dock external graphics processing unit. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a graphics processing unit that's designed for desktop computers, and then just but not any kind. I'll get to that. It has an open metal body design, an aluminum profile, middle frame, measures 22.5 centimeters, I believe, by 11 centimeters by 6 centimeters, I believe. It weighs approximately 1.5 kilograms. And the graphics card is not limited in length. That's good. But you can't just use any external graphics processing unit. It does have a 400 watt power supply, but really it only is compatible with 250 watt graphics cards. So they recommend that you use RTX 4070 and RX 7700 XT and below graphics processing units. And this external graphics processing unit docking station, the AG01, is compatible with advanced micro devices, Intel and NVIDIA graphics processing units with power consumption below 250 watts. And you want to verify before you purchase the power consumption of your graphics card, because if it exceeds 250 watts you won't be able to use it. Now they mention more about the Oculink interface port. It provides 64 gigabits per second of bandwidth for PCI Express version 4 times 4 lanes. So the graphics processing unit card must support PCI Express 4 and then X4, which is for the lanes. Now the dock is hot swappable, but only for the TGX interface of, it says, the 2024 Lenovo ThinkBook 14 Plus and 16 Plus Core Edition laptops. So that's just only a few. It does have a 400 watt power supply, but remember, your external graphics processing unit can only use 250 watts or less. It includes one Oculink interface, a 2x8 pin graphics card power connectors, two 8-pin graphics card power connectors. Now it does have device support. It does have built-in PCI Express. What is that? Personal Computer Interface? I think that's what that acronym stands for. Interface X16 interface. However, the maximum power consumption of graphics cards would have to be 250 watts or less. They claim most existing graphic cards, but you want to verify that. Power input, active current 220 volt, 50 to 60 hertz. Now it does support Apple Mac and Crap operating system and Microslop Windblows operating system. I'm not sure if it supports Linux. You might have to look into that further. I have less than a minute. I hope it does support Linux, but they don't postulate. Okay, what is in the box if you order from Aoostar? One Aoostar AG01 external graphics processing unit dock, one Oculink cable, one power supply, and two switch cables. And obviously the graphics processing unit is sold separately. And at the time of this video they're sold out because they lowered the price from from a flat $150 to $149. That is this video pertaining to this Aoostar external graphics processing unit docking station, docking unit, dock, AG01. Adios!